Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing some more math work, and we're going to be working with double number lines. And so the name of our task today is called How Many Fewer? Are you ready to get started? Let's get started with some of our problem solving techniques here. Okay, so I'm going to read this problem without the numbers, and we're going to try to make sense of it. Aaron walked for some miles. Amy walked some fewer miles than Aaron. How many miles did Amy walk? So, what's going on in the problem? That's right, we know Aaron and Amy are walking. What else is happening? Are you getting a picture in your mind? We know that they are walking miles. What is a mile? It's a distance that someone walks or runs or even drives in a car. It's a distance someone travels. I also see the word fewer in this problem. What does fewer mean? That's right, it's less. So Amy walked less miles than Aaron, fewer miles. So let's read it with numbers and see if we can make sense of the numbers. Aaron walked for 6 miles. Amy walked 2 fewer miles than Aaron. How many miles did Amy walk? We're going to switch over to our double number line. So, do you notice on the number line it starts at 0 and it counts by 1 all the way to 10. So when we count, we're actually counting the distance between these. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have another one that's exactly the same. So, what does that number 6 represent? It says Aaron walked for 6 miles. So that's right. 6 represents the number of miles that Aaron walked. Let's label our first number line. So this is going to be Aaron's miles that she walked. Okay, so how many miles did she walk? That's right, she walked 6 miles. So she started at the beginning and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she walked 6 miles. So let's think about Amy. Let's represent Amy and label her so that we can keep up with our mathematical thinking. So this number line can represent Amy's miles that she walked. How could we represent how could we show the number of miles that Amy walked? Let's read. Amy walked 2 fewer miles than Aaron. So how many miles did Aaron walk? 6. So what's 2 fewer or less miles than Aaron? So if Aaron walked 6 miles, what is 2 less than that? So I know here, if she walked 6, 2 less than that would be 4. How did I know that? Because if I had 6 and I took 2 away, how many did I have? 4. Let's look at this equation and think about what each number represents. What does the 6 represent? That's right, that's the number of miles that Aaron walked. And then Amy walked 2 fewer miles. And so how many miles did Amy walk? 4. That is correct. Let's practice another type of problem. Let's look at our problem. Sarah has 7 cubes. Jim has 3 fewer cubes than Sarah. How many cubes does Jim have? So what's going on in the problem? That's right, we know Sarah and Jim have some cubes. Who has less cubes? That's right, Jim has less cubes, or fewer cubes. How do we know that? Because it said that Jim had 3 fewer cubes than Sarah. So, is the number of cubes that Jim have going to be more than Sarah or less? That's right, it's going to be less because we know that Sarah has more cubes. So let's represent this in different ways. So let's give Sarah 7 cubes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Sarah has 7 cubes. Can we represent that on our number line? So Sarah has 7 cubes. Jim has 3 fewer cubes than Sarah. So let's take 3 cubes away. So if I have 7, and I take 3 cubes away, How many cubes does Jim have? That's right. Jim only has 4 cubes. That is a great job, boys and girls, using the double number line to compare problems